Yeah, I didn't even think, fucking hell, man. You know when you like think you're on the last step and you miss the last step? That's what I just done did, man. Fucking, yo, did my leg in. Honestly, I swear I was on the last step, but I was on like the second last step. And I went down like I'm on the last step and then pops. Yo, man. I'm sorry for the late delay. I ain't Steli Yasuaku. Big up Steli Yasuaku. But that's why man them come too late still, you know. Straight up trying to figure two things out, dog. I was trying to figure out how to put this like YouTube like music on the YouTube, man. Cause I got beats, man. Charlie Boy got beats, man. Like we got beats, man. And it's like, yo, I just wanted to run two things, but everything happens for a reason, right? So I guess y'all ain't ready. But when we get them things down, done, and dirty, y'all ain't ready, man. Straight up, man. We got rhythms for days. Trust me. Like how them schism sways. You know what I mean? How you doing, love? You all right? Done now. Yeah, man. But yo, we got beats for days. How we rocking in a day to day. It's the big takeover today. I don't give nothing about what man is saying. Like, yo, I don't know if this is gonna be a good idea. I don't know if this is gonna be like, see, Formula 51 back again. But like, Mozzy's in the building. Mozzy's in the building. Right. Ticka, la. But I don't care what people say about the takeover. Everybody has their opinion, yeah? And I agree with that. Everybody can have an opinion like they can have a belly button. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm kind of excited, you know, because like, they're kind like, yo, we've seen these consortiums in the past put two things down, and it's like they kind of disappeared. These guys aren't disappearing. Like, these guys aren't disappearing, man. So it's like, yo, don't disappear. Keep coming at it. Even if you don't get it till June, or no, sorry, June. I knew it started with a J. But like January, even if y'all don't get it till January, keep coming with it, man. Cause it's like that shows intent. Like I know, like about the whole takeover, like before this one and the one before that one and the one before that one. Like we had a doodle, you know what I mean, up in the mix, Yankee Doodle, Dandy, you know what I mean, and then we had like the West Ham thing, like Tony Cotty and the man them, like yeah, takeover things. Wow, you're pretty in pink, huh? Oh my days, that girl is pretty in pink, dog. Like yo, I ain't even saying. But yeah, we had them takeover things, dog. But like these guys seem like these guys seem a bit serious. Guess who's back? Back again. Peach is back. Peach is back. Peach is back. Back again. When I beg no friend, but we rocking on a trend. The Caesar trying to rock like lightning. But we strike them with thunder to the end. You done know, man. How do you mean, man? Yo, Milesy, I'll show you this, man. I'll show you this. Milesy, like, did a big show the other day, dog. Like, Miles's, what was it called? Miles's muscles? Or Miles's muslings? Or Miles's, like, I don't know. What was it called, dog? Tell me what was it called? Because, like, it was dope still. It was dope. I just don't remember what it was called. What up, man? I just don't remember what it was called. Miles's musings. I'm musings with Miles's. Musings and Miles's. Was that it? I don't know, dog. But it was dope. And the homeboy bigged us up. So like, big up your blood clot self. How do you mean? Always, man. I always big you up, dog. Cause like, yo, you're fam. But it's like, yo, this takeover thing, like, yo, man. I need somebody else to like give me an insight on this takeover thing, dog. Cause like I can't, yo, it's doing my head in still. You know what I mean? I need somebody to like help me out with these takeover things, dog. Cause like I can't see it. I can see it from my perspective. You get what I'm saying? But I need another man's perspective, dog. Cause like it's just doing my nut in, man. And I know the perfect person that could like put two things down and like make sense of it, but I don't know where he's at. Like straight up, I have no idea where the man is at. Real things. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
What
There
he
he
say?
is. My
Yo.
chief.
Yeah. What we do? What he say?
Yeah.
What's going on? Oh, I jump in. He froze. What happened? What are we talking about here? Situations. What we doing? No comments? Hold on. Let me get the thing. This guy's out of control. What are you doing, Peach? Where'd he go? Absolutely. Read him his Miranda rights. What is it? The takeover? The revolution just showed up, boys. Where's Peach? Now, come on. Now he's left. Hold on. Hey, check this out. Before we do the takeover, look at these bits I got. Look at these bits. Look at these bits. Hold on. We got some shoe bits. You heard? Let's go. We getting ready for the season, baby. Oh, look. Got the Samba joints. What? Look at these joints. Look at these joints. Look at these West Ham joints. Oh, okay. What we doing? What we talking about? The PAI takeover. I have no idea. He sends me the link. I hop on. Now, man, is on here by himself. Let's see who we got in here. We got Mousy in the building. We got Fresh in the building. But we got no Peach in the building. My thing with the takeover is this. Yeah, y'all know I want GSB out. Of course I do. The cast is going to take them over good. I don't know. They're talking a good game, right? They're telling you what you want to hear. Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. But always remember this. A key to a con is conversation. Just always remember that. Uncle Charlie told you that. Peach, what are you doing, dog? You are killing me, bro. Yeah, see that, Mousy? All ready to go. Now I just got to get the new kit like you got, and we'll be styling and profiling. But you know what it is? If I order it from over there, they hit me with the biggest shipping tax. Not only that, they hit me with the international fee. So by the time it's all said and done, I pay for 3 kits when I'm getting one. 3 kits when I'm getting one. This man Peach. Y'all see what he does? See how he does me? Has me get ready, and it leaves me here on my own. Anyway, free agent talk. Y'all seen the big geezer? They're talking about the 6'7" bull. Never seen him before in my life. Never. I mean, I heard him. I read the articles and stuff, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you yay or nay. But I'm getting upset. We haven't signed anybody. I have been patient. I've been patiently waiting. And it's just nothing's happening. I'm trying not to lose my mind, but how am I not going to lose my mind? Let me message this guy. Where are you at? What is this guy doing? He's got to sort out his internet. We back. Yeah, so I'm about real close to rant mode. I'm not even going to lie. You know, we should have had deals done already. Season starts in what? About a week? I don't know. This is getting ridiculous. Saying, hold on, he messages back. He said he's here. Here where? Yeah, you ain't on the show. He said he's here. He ain't on the show. This guy. Big statement due out tonight. Yeah, I seen Gates's video about the one guy did his homework. Y'all go check that out. He gave me some information because I didn't. The only thing I knew about that guy that they talking about is he was 6'7". So that's all I could tell you. P says he's here. Where's he at? He ain't on the show. He's typing. Hold on. This guy Peach. Out of control. I got a busy day today. Man's gonna do like 3 shows. I'm doing good, guys. I got a busy day today. The man said random right. What do you mean random right? Let's go. Get in the show, Peach. He's sending me messages. What is over? What this guy is out of control. Yeah, guys, I'm doing real good. We're gonna do I'm gonna do My Hammer's 11. I'm gonna record that with Russ later. And I got another one I gotta do. Then I got Peach was hitting me up so we could do our thing. But now he's not here. Oh my God. Then after everything, we gotta go sort the gym out. I'm telling you right now, I'm sick of hearing punching bags and chains rattling and mitts hitting pads. I'm sick of it. I'm done. I need a rest. I need a holiday. That's what I need. I need to go over to London, have a nice holiday, good 2-3 weeks, and just take it easy. Just take it easy. Well, we got Luke Legends in the building. Is he coming back? I don't know. What he doing in the show? Oh no, we're gonna come back. Hold on, I'm gonna go find where Peach is at and be back. I don't know where this guy's at. Hold on, I'm gonna get back.
Yo, I'm in here. It's like I'm the only one on Charlie boy like pissed off. Like what's going on? What's going on? Yo, homeboy, like, yo, see, this is what's random about random tandem, jandom, candom. Yo, get on the Mitchell bag and sand them, gandem. I ain't even playing, dog. But yo, this takeover thing, man. I'm saying, I'm saying. I feel more optimistic about this takeover than Gold Sullivan and Brady, man. Straight up. Honestly, man. Like, yo, I know you got one apprentice to an next apprentice. I get it. I get it. Like Cam Brady to Tom Skinner. I get it. Like I ain't stupid, man. I get it. But it's like they feel. I think they feel what we feel. If that makes any sense to you, honest to goodness, I think they feel what we feel. And Sullivan doesn't feel what we feel. Brady doesn't feel what we feel. Gold, bless his soul, doesn't feel what we feel. And how we are a club right now, like with no senior transfers, you're having a lot like a Jeffrey Toys R Us giraffe, dog. I ain't even playing. It's like, oh, we should already sign Pereira. Should be a done deal. Not saying that. Should have signed DACA, Furpo, all the man them. Like, what? What are we in for now? What are we in for now, man? Well, Zuma, yeah, but like, I just think homeboy don't just want to. I think homeboy don't want to go to like what is it? Saudi Arabia. You know what I mean? Like real talk, real talk. I don't think homeboy want to go to Saudi Arabia, man. Like that's just me. I don't think he wants to go to Saudi Arabia, but like, yo,
Yo, where'd you
we.
go? I gotta go looking for. I was like, where this guy
I
go?
know, I know. I went on the miss about. I went on the miss about, dog. My phone. I went on the miss about, dog. Apologize on her.
I can't. You know, I can't control nothing back here. You know what I'm saying? So when you
No,
dip,
I know you held it down, dog. You held it down. How do you mean?
I was like,
Yo,
oh
I heard
man.
there's big things tonight, dog. I heard that. Well, no, there's big things tonight. Like I ain't letting you in, and it ain't no transfer news or it ain't no takeover thing. But yo, there's big things tonight that's gonna like get put on like probably in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 business days. Keep your ears open like Mickey Mouse. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. But like, yo, man, we like, yo, what's going on, Charlie? Like, I got a good feeling about this takeover, and everybody's like, no, 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 nay. I don't know. What do you think about it, man?
Like I was saying before I went on the search for you, it said the key to it. Listen,
Charlie set out the search party for me, and they
I was like,
found me, dog.
hey, so what's this guy doing? I'm like, where you at, bro? What is going on? No, listen, they saying all the right things, you know, about
Yep,
especially with the
yep,
money. They said, hey, if
yep,
we get, you know, we're gonna invest in the team depending on what we buy the team for. So at least
yep,
they're talking about the money situations, right? But
yep.
like an old head told me a long time ago, he said, yo, listen, young man, a key to a con is conversation. Now everything sounds good. It's probably better than what we have, right? But who's to know? It also could be worse. You
Yo,
understand?
but yo, when you said that,
To
dog,
know to know the
go
true
on.
motive of man, you know, to be human is to sin. We know we might be get some real shysters coming in, you know.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, I done wrote a tune, and I'll tell you this, Doug. I'll tell you this is this is facts. I was just on Reggae Club back in the day. The only white youth at the Reggae Club, dog. Like fucking like looking for that caramel complexion that I wanted to slap up, dog. But I show you, man. I'm chilling with the man them. And like he's like con. And I'm like, what do you mean con? He's like conspiracy, conflict, conversation, conspiracy. I'm like, whoa. Like, yo, there's a lot of things in con, dog. Like Del Boy ain't the only con, dog. Like you got everything. You got everything. Like you got everything
And you got to
with
also remember
con in
this.
front of it. But people don't see that. People don't see that. And nobody wants to talk about this shit because they're like, oh, on YouTube. I don't want to talk about like politics and that. piss on that, dog. Like, yo, there's a lot of things before con, dog,
Listen,
or after con. Sorry, like
everything in your life is
Constitution.
politics, man. People
Yo,
just think
man,
politics is politicians, and
Constitution,
that's because that how their mind thinks.
conglomerate. Like, yo,
Everything you do
I
when
could go
you
on
wake
for
up
days,
goes.
dog.
Hey, but you know what? Another thing is, there's a lot of people in the consortium, right, putting their money up. And
Consortium. You see
I
what you said?
con.
Consortium. You
There you
get me?
go. Hello. See that con right there? See, you see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, man. I'm telling you. But the thing about it is, investing in properties, investing in whatever you're investing in, right? The more hands in the pot, the more problems you're gonna have, right? Because this person, like, oh well, he gotta look at his percent that he's getting. Then he's looking at his piece. Oh, his piece is bigger than my piece. What, you know?
Yep.
And this is what happens, right? You know what? How's the thing say? Too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Read him his Miranda rights.
Too many cooks in the kitchen, dog. Too many cooks in the plug clock kitchen, dog. I ain't even playing with you, man.
Right. But I mean, you know, but one
All
thing.
right, go on.
One thing they do have though that makes you kind of like, okay, you know, they had our guy,
Who was that, dog?
Mr. Bosch, Mr. Skinner, right?
Yeah.
You know, he's one of us through and through all the way.
100.
And he's a businessman, but he puts in that graph. He still got that blue collar ethic, man. He got it out the money. He ain't like one of them posh boys that got handed everything. You understand?
And
like,
he seems excited. He ain't like Ricky Schroeder, like on Silver Spoons and thing. Like homeboy seems excited, man.
So if it came out to like something which then that would really break my heart, because you know we love homie and we vouch for homie.
Yeah.
Right? He has our trust, like what he says, we hang on his words. So he's vouching for these people. Now, you know, in my world where I'm from, when you vouch for somebody, if they do wrong, then it's your fault. It's on you.
Word up.
You understand? The same penalty they get, you're going to get. Period. So I just hope when he says that we could trust these people and us things like that,
it's that
is genuine. You know, because I you know, he's in my eyes, he's a good bloke. So if this came out not to be, then you know what I mean. That would really not be good, because you know we already don't like GSB, but we know we can't trust him. You know what I'm saying? So
I know, but I don't think we can go worse than that. Honestly.
I know it'd be hard to go worse, right?
Oh, Brethren, it would be like, it would be like, it would be beneath the sea if we could go worse than them, man. Like what was it? 5,000 leaks beneath the sea or whatever it was. We go beneath the sea. Like I can't see it. Like honestly, I can't see it, man. And Skinner seems like he seems like amped about it.
He's
like
really
homeboy seems like
yo, he 100% vouch for these people. You know what I'm saying? To do that, yo, that's serious.
Yep.
That's serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I mean, that could help bring them along. You know what I mean? That just is what it is. You see, Forge got they past 500 something.
What?
Yeah, the other day they was at 5 and the guy took their sub as a $4.99. I said, listen, if you don't go over there sub right now, I'm gonna send
up the man there. How do you mean, man?
I told him, I said, I'm gonna send Uncle Vinny round to your gaff with the baseball bat. You just don't go over there and sub him up. Next thing you know, bosh. They say, oh shit, we don't want them problems. We better get.
And you know what? You know what? Like on some sentimental things, and I know we don't get on like sentimental things, but like Gatesy, like Duke and Milesy and Jazz, they're good people, man. Like take West Ham out of it, they're good people, man. And it's good to see that. Straight up. It's good to see that, man.
Yeah, big facts, man. Yeah, I was watching before we jumped on here. I was watching Gatesy's video about the big tall dude, 6'7" striker. You know what I'm saying? So he did all the homework on that. So if you want any good transfer, y'all go check that out, man. After you wrapping it up with us, because that's Gatesy does bits, man. Big facts.
Oh no, Gatesy does bits, man, and like Duke, he's so busy running his pub, but when he can do bits, he does bits. Trust me.
Oh, facts. Hey, big statement tonight, due out. Is this? Is he talking about the takeover, or is he talking about players?
What's that? Who, Rob?
Yeah, he
statement due out tonight. Apparently, I don't know. I I hope it's Pereira, to tell you the truth, but it might be Zuma, man. Zuma looks so close to like signing for us because he was like wanted by that Saudi Arabia club, and it's like he don't want to leave England, so it's like he's gonna stay in London. It's just like us or West. You get what I'm saying? East or West, straight up. So he'd be a good addition, man. He'd be a good addition, straight up, man. I wanted him more than
Hey,
Milenkovic, to tell you the truth, man. But that's just me.
I take either one. I'm more in favor of Milinkovic. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but that's why opinions are good, dog. Because like, yo, I'd rather Zuma, you'd rather Milenkovic, and it's like but at least we got that. Like we got variety. Like let's just get one or two of them. If we can get one or two of them in, I'm bang up happy, man. Like yo, but I want that Pereira cat. We need a striker, dog. I know I'm going on to transfer talks now, and this is like the big takeover show. But it's like I want Pereira, dog. I want Pereira, like, yo,
I see a lot of people mad at his little statement. You know,
yes,
listen.
yes,
People need to get
yes,
this out of your
yes,
head. Get this
yes.
out of you. People need to get this shit out their head right now.
Go on.
Athletes train and bust their ass
Yep. Go
to
on.
secure a better life for themselves and their family. The amount of effort it takes to be a professional and the time
yo,
you got to put in.
hold on. Let me show everybody. This man right here, this man right there knows that because he does that on the daily. If you don't know, now you know. He does this shit on the daily, dog. I ain't even fucking with y'all, man. And I'll say I'll say F bombs and things because this man does this shit on the daily, man. And he helps out the youth, man. Like, yo,
Always.
come on, man.
And it's like my thing is this: if your goal is to play for money, that's great. As long as you playing hard, I don't care if you playing for money, if you playing for God, you playing for your neighborhood. Only thing you owe when you sign that contract is to give 100%.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I just like it just drives me nuts that people they don't get this in their head. What do you think? People are busting their ass 7-8 hours a day, getting up at 5 a.m. So
you get what I'm saying?
They got some. Oh, I want to play for this, so they can. They trying to get the fucking bag, man. Period.
I don't
understand why they can't understand that.
Yo, everybody thinks like, yo, football is such a dream job, right? Like, yo, you get to play like what you love to play and you get paid for it and you get like paid over the top for it, this, that, and the third. It's like, yo, man, these men put in work. They put in work. Like, it's not an easy task. Like, it's not like you're getting paid like 100,000 or whatever to like go to the grocery store, pick up like 2 things, come back home and you're done. This is real things. Like they got to deal with training every day. They got to deal with the like social media thing of the day. They got to deal with like just like behaving in public in the day, which I can't do, but they can do.
But like at the same,
It's madness,
at the same time, if you get once you sign that contract and you get your money, okay, all's fair, right? But now you got to put in the shift. Now, if you want to say something about okay, he ain't working hard, he's partying, he's doing this, okay. But if the man's playing hard, you know what? That's his product. His product for sale is his athleticism. They selling a product. You like it. If he's working hard, don't count the man's pockets. You wouldn't want somebody to come do that at your job. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think people think it's like a freeloader role. Like, oh, hey, I could play football and get paid like so much money. But you know how much like these men put into it? Like, it's not an easy role. It's not an easy job, man. It's like, and all the responsibilities attached to that. Like, you can play football when you want. You want to call your like friends up at like what, like 3, 4, 5, like, you know, have a kickabout. That's great. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get paid like 100,000 plus a week for doing that. No, you're not. Like, what comes with that is like waking up at like 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 30 in the morning, having a strict diet, nutritionist all around, going to like this like radio station, this like social media thing, like yo, they got no idea like the work that is involved. It's not just football, man. It's more than football, man. But everybody just sees it as football. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, like my nephew and a lot of other ones that come to the gym. He's 15, right? But school's not going on right now. But when the
Yeah,
school, this is his day. This is what
yeah,
he's doing to chase his dream.
yeah.
He's up at 5. I'm taking him to run at 5:30.
100, 100,
He gets all his running in. Then he goes.
100.
Then he goes to school.
Yeah.
When he's done for school, eats, has a pad session. Has a footwork session.
Yes, trust me, man. I'm done.
Then he,
Yes.
then he rests. Then he rests.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
we're doing some other things from about 8 to 10.
Yeah.
It's no joke, man. The amount of things people chasing that dream, what you got to put in.
Yeah, man.
It's like, and then people slag him off. So I have no problem. And he said it respectfully, Pereira, right?
Yeah.
He said, I work hard. I want to do for my family. What's wrong with that if he wants to go over there? We can't. Listen, if that's what he wants to do, he put himself in that position. Listen, if I want to go do something else, guess what? I put myself in a position to do that.
100, 100.
He's a young, respectable man. You ever heard bad things about Pereira? I haven't. I'm not
Me
gonna
neither.
slag him
Me
up.
neither, dog. Me neither, dog. I never heard nothing bad about Pereira, dog. Nothing bad about Pereira, dog. Nothing.
They switch a Rooney so quick, like Lingard, right? When they thought he was coming, oh, we love Lingard. He got the goals for us. He's our buddy. He's our pal. Then it's like, oh, he's coming. Oh, F you, Lingard. You this, and that. You just gotta watch people like this.
Like how quick did that turn? That was like some like tsunami waves. Like whoa, where did they come from? Type thing. Dog. Trust me.
I tell the young cats that come to the gym. I tell them this. I say, I said them knuckleheads hanging around. I said if they're only happy when you're doing what they want you to do,
100, 100.
They are not your real people. You understand?
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not.
How they can switch on Lingard. The man, he came to us, right, on loan.
Yep.
He owed us nothing but to finish what he on that loan that season to play as hard as he could fucking play. And he did. And he helped get us to a spot that we haven't been to
ever.
Right?
Like, well, in a bit, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah.
And then they slag him off. Because
no, you can't. You can't, man. Homeboy's a G, man. And like, I
was reading that before I came on. People slagging off Lingard. I mean, being totally disrespectful, man. Like, sort yourself out. What did you do in life? Eat Cheetos and ice cream, and now you're gonna tell this young lad?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, it's like some Cheeto cheesies and some Ben and Jerry's, dog. Real things, man. But it's like, yo, man don't understand, like. Yo, there's responsibility to this, and there is there's a divide in the sense of like you think you know somebody, but you don't know somebody because those somebodies, yo, when you're pushing for them, they're happy as like gravy, but when you're not pushing like for them, they're lumpy as gravy, dog, and they'll make that be known, and that's what you're saying, like with the young bucks and thing, and it's like that's real talk.
I mean, he could come out and say that he wants to go somewhere for money, but as a professional, that's just not something you do. One, it's disrespectful.
Yeah,
it would be disrespectful to our fan base. Like, oh, y'all don't have enough bag to pay for me. You're just a little old West Ham. And then two, it would not be a good leverage situation for him negotiating contracts. It just wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? He's just staying quiet, showing up to practice. That's all he has to do.
Like you look at guys,
whether it's for Manchester or West Ham, you know, he's showing up. Unlike Harry Kane, where's he at? He don't show up to training or the Euros. This fucking guy.
I love that though. I love that. I love that. I love that because like Harry Kane didn't show up for training the other day, and then Chaz is like, yo, he messages me. He's like, yo, Reggie, He didn't show up for training. He didn't show up for the Black Euro. So like, yo, what surprise is that? Like real things. But yo, you look at like what Gaza said, man. 2 seasons in the Premier League and it's set up for life. And that's real talk. Like that is real talk. They are. Like they got to put a lot of work into it. But yo, 2 seasons in the Premier League. Yo, I take 100,000 a week, easy peasy, man. How do you mean, man? Like, but yo, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes that we don't see, man. Trust me, Gaza.
I get what Gaz is saying. He says,
No, me too.
he says these players only have to play 2 seasons in the Premier League
And then done. Yeah.
But do you know the amount of work that you have to put in from like 5 or 6 years old?
Because it ain't no 2 seasons. It ain't no. You're absolutely right. It ain't no 2 seasons. It's like the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 seasons before that, where they had to work kicking the ball upon a brick wall. Like honestly, like doing keep ups with the tennis ball and this and that, just to like for hours. Like they, at the end of the day. Gaza, they deserve that money because you know what?
They
put themselves in that bracket, man. Honestly,
as long as they give everything they got, I'm not worried about that. Now you got guys like Arnie, right? It's the whole flip side, right? He worked hard to get to where he got, but then he signed that contract for China. Even though as mad as I am, you gave that team over there in China your word that you was gonna be the man. You signed the contract. Then he got over there and he said, "Oh, I can't sleep. I'm addicted to fizzy drinks like soda pop." And he didn't he didn't take it serious. Now that's where it comes in when you're not doing what you got to do. So
no, 100, because it's like, yo, that's like that, yo, that's out of order. That's out of order because like. He's getting paid those beautiful dollars, but it's like you got to work for them beautiful dollars. Like I know you done work in the past to get to where you are, but you have to like always strive to get to that next level. And it's like that's what Payet seemed like. Like Payet got to that level, and West Ham got him to that next level when he was able to like get back in the France team and everything else, and things are looking rosy dozy. But then he sulked. Like Payet and Arnautovic are very similar in like beings. I wouldn't doubt that they're the same star sign for like that fact. I don't know if y'all believe in that, but I do. And I wouldn't doubt that like they're the same star signs for that fact. Because like they both like they were here, then they went there, and then they just sulked. They didn't bottle it. They just sulked, man. Like
Gaz is right. He said all you gotta do. Arnie did go over there for money, 100%.
100.
My thing is, I don't have a problem if a player wants to go somewhere for money, as long as he continues to play hard. My problem with Arnie was, well, one, that he left us, and he did sell out for money, but he's totally disrespected us and the China team because once he got that big money for China,
he's like, bye-bye.
He didn't even work hard for him. He didn't even give a damn. He wouldn't even wake up on time, to see. But see, cats like Lingard and Pereira, they don't seem to have that track record.
So if we do get this takeover, do you think that it's gonna be because they're talking about like keeping us like a top float, keeping us up in the Champions League, putting money into the training ground, which it needs to be. Like, they're talking all them big things, and it does seem football orientated. I don't think it's like smoke and mirrors. I think it's real, man. And I don't think Tom Skinner would back it if it wasn't smoke and mirrors. Like who did we have backing Gold, Brady, and Sullivan like before they came in? I can't even remember because I know like Trevor Brookham wasn't, Tony Cotty wasn't, like Billy Bonds wasn't.
Gold was throwing around his he'd mention every time he's from Green Street to let you know, hey, I'm from Green Street. You guys remember I'm from Green Street.
I don't know. Yo,
You
you
know
got
what I
more
mean?
people in Green Street than he does, dog. You done said that already.
You already know. But you know, the thing about it is what they saying is real nice. Now, if they do exactly because they said they're going to bring in the old guys, they're going to pay tribute to the man from the past. They're going to bring in,
Word up.
let them, you know. And they also said, I read that the one guy, I forget what his name, the top guy at the PAI thing, that the history is very important to West Ham. And he
Yeah,
also said he's going
it
to
is.
he wants to get to stay and he wants to utilize it, get a profit, right, and then take that money and invest into the club. Now, listen, I have no problem if the owners take a little piece for themselves, generate for the club, put into the club. You deserve. If you're doing right by us and you're doing all the work and you're making this thing go that way, and everything's beautiful, you deserve a little piece, right?
No,
Put
we
put in the
need peace.
work. You know what I mean? As long as we could trust you, but like they're already saying, all right, if we have this much money, we're gonna do this. If we have that much, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
maybe if they're honest like that, and there's some transparency where we could
Yes.
see, because
Yes.
now it's like we don't know, right? The finances, nobody's really doing nothing. We don't know. They could tell us anything, and it's hard us for the listen. We can't go off Sully's word and Goldenham's word no more. We can't.
No.
You
No.
can't lie about 5, 6, 7 things, and that's being
No.
nice. There's probably more than that, right?
Yeah.
And then come to me before the season, be like, hey, you know, we're gonna. I'm sorry, you've burnt us too many times. The bridge has been burnt. It's hard for me to
No.
trust you. It's
The
hard for
bridge
me to
is over.
trust
The
you.
bridge is over. Put a bye. The bridge is over. The bridge is over.
Uh,
Hey. The bridge is over.
everybody,
The bridge is
everybody,
over. Hey.
everybody in Queens is mad at you right now, Peach.
No, because you got Queensbridge, the
Yeah,
bridge, the
right.
bridge,
Yeah,
Queensbridge, the
MC.
bridge, the
That was
bridge, the
MC
bridge.
Shan. They have no
No,
idea what
but
we're talking about.
what a battle that was, dog. MC Shan and like Chris Parker, man. Come on, man. That was like taking over hip hop, man. Like, yo. Then you have Lars Professor and Nas doing their thing, and yo, man,
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
what did
man.
he even say? He even said, "The Bronx keep making it, Brooklyn keep taking it."
Yeah.
We just lost everybody. Look, I
it's
know.
like, yo,
Shout out
you know
Luke
what it's
Legend. He
like
said,
though?
"What the
After that
hell are these?
analogy,
What are they talking about? These analogies?" He said, "Come on,
no, but
guys."
yo, you know what it's like that analogy? It's like, it's like the Bronx created hip hop with like Cool Herc, right? Like South Bronx, like really, they created hip hop with Cool Herc and like Tango 10 sample and all them things there. But it's like,
Brooklyn made
yo,
it sound good.
Queensbridge held it down. And it's like almost like it's like what's like GSP? Is it the Bronx? South Bronx? Or is
No,
it like Queensbridge?
no, they're New
What's your
Jersey.
answer?
No,
What's your answer, Doc?
they're New Jersey.
That's EPMD, Doc. That's EPMD. Come on. Come on. That's EPMD.
Ah!
That's Eric and Paris making dollars. Like Freshy's in the building. What's Freshy saying? My friend, how are you? Yo, we're all good, man. Like, come on, man. We're all brand new, man. The disabled team. Oh no, that was the disabled team, not Freddie. Freshy, my bad, man. Hi, Gary. How are you? Gaza's always in the building, Doc. But it's like, yo, man. It's like, I don't know. I welcome this takeover. Like, not a lot of like YouTube, like West Ham channels are welcoming it. They're like, oh, why do we want to open them kind of worms? But it's like, listen, I'm to the
They
point.
they said another thing
I'll open
too.
them kind of worms still, man.
Depending on how much the team costs, like how much they have to buy it for. Now I don't know.
Yeah.
This is just an article that I read. Maybe somebody tell me if it's a good article or what. But
What's that?
they said depending on how much the team is sold for to them, if they get to buy it, will
Yeah.
determine the level of money that they're going to invest into the club.
Yeah, I read
So
that. I read
you
that.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? I would
Yeah.
like to know, okay, well, tell us some numbers. You know, you want to gain
Yeah.
our trust? Tell us some numbers then. If it's 650 or 6 or whatever it is, what numbers
Yeah.
are you talking?
No,
Because if
I
they
read that. Yeah.
listen, if they're willing to take over right now, get us a strike and get it done, because the goddamn season is going to start. And you know, I'm trying to be patient. I know a lot of it hasn't been like a whole bunch of deals going on, But we about to be in Europa, dog. We need some things.
Hey,
If they can't
yo,
take us, we waited how long to get here? We got a shot to play.
yeah,
Open the bag a little. We're not asking
yeah,
for $50 million
yeah,
strikers.
yeah,
Just get us some goddamn cover, man. I mean,
yeah.
how hard is it? How hard
And
is
it's
it?
like, yo, it's like
Pereira
10.
should have been done. They want to talk about Pereira. Pay the fucking guy. Get somebody
Yo,
in.
it's like 10, 11 days, dog. It's like 10, 11 days. And like, I don't
We're
know, I
not gonna
got
get
some,
everybody for fucking $5
yo,
million from goddamn Czech Republic,
yes,
man. You know
yes.
who was saying that the other day that the signings were good, but when signings like that, you need them to work out, right? Because every team in the whole Italy, everywhere, every professional league is looking for the cheapest players they could get. It's not like we're the only ones looking at these players in the pot at Czech or wherever, right? Everybody wants to get them in. And if you
No,
take
100, 100.
and you know, half the time, maybe most of the time, you take a chance on a guy, a young like that, it might not work out, right? You want some players, you're gonna have to pay a little bit.
Who's that cat that we're linked with, man? Tasulio or Tasulo?
I don't
Who,
know. I don't.
no, he
It
like some
does my
central
nutting.
midfielder, dog.
It does my nutting with the rumors and the this and I know
Yeah, me
that and
too, dog.
links that.
When it's done, it's done.
It's
Yeah,
a
when it's
bunch of
done, it's done.
aunties. Yeah,
Yeah,
they just write stories to get clicks. I think the real
100.
legitimate thing was Pereira. I honestly believe that. I'm not in the know or whatever. I just follow the money and I kind of look
Yeah.
at the situation where we've had dealings with them. So I thought for sure. I remember trying to say, this is gonna get done a week ago. I was like, there's no way this don't get done. They still owe us for Diangana. How can we not do this? Yeah, Phoebe. It was Phoebes. It was Phoebes that said that he jumped in. He said,
Yeah.
the signings like that, sometimes you got to have some good luck too. You can't just be like, oh, we're going to sign everybody for pennies and hope they turn out to be goddamn Sufal.
Word up, man.
You got to do your due diligence, and Moyes did, and it worked out. But if you look at the odds, how many times them type of situations is going to work, it's going to be probably, less than 50%. You're really taking a shot. You want good players, you got to pay for them,
100%, man.
You get what you pay for. So, listen, if these people want to come in and they honest with, hey, this is what money we got, we're going to invest in it. Because they talk about doing Billy Big Boot stuff.
No, but they are talking about Billy Big Boot stuff. But like, if they can run it, dog, like, let them have a go.
Might as well let them have a shot. Because the ones we have right now ain't
doing shit.
Bro, the last transfer window, I don't know if what was true, what was this. He said, we gave him 20, 30 million to spend. And he didn't want to spend it. Then Moyes went out and said, yeah, they kind of threw Moisey under the bus.
Yeah, big time.
Now, somebody's trying to bullshit me. I don't know which one. So until I can figure it out, I'm gonna have to watch everybody. You understand?
I think honestly, it's
if they had that money, they said they had that money last transfer window.
Why?
Okay. Well, we got Areola on loan. We ain't really putting none of that money out. So where the fuck was that 20, 30 million that y'all had last transfer window? Where's that at? So his shit about no finances. If we had it just 3-4 months ago, what happened? You got a crack cocaine addiction and pissed off all the money?
Word up, man.
What happened?
Word up, man.
Is Sully pawning off bits from the stadium
I think Sully just likes to show off, man. Like, I think Sully just likes to show off. Like, look at me, like, in my mansion and with my youth and, like, with my girl beside me, like, on match day and thing. Like, I don't know, man. I see Sully as a show off. I see Gold as, like, a humble man. I see Brady as a slag, straight up.
I do, what? I do like, sometimes I think there's Gold, like, man, I really don't like this bastard over here, this Sully bastard. I just don't like it. You know what I mean?
No, me neither, dog. Me neither. He's like a rotten version of Del Boy. And I love Del Boy, but he's like a rotten version of Del Boy, dog. He's like he don't drive a 3-wheel car. He drives like a 1-wheel car. Like, yo, no, I don't trust that man still. Not at all.
Yeah, Luke Legends, 100% owning his stadium is key to the financial development.
100.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. That the PAI cats that they wanted to come in and buy the stadium, right?
Yeah,
and make it officially ours, and then they could use that to generate more funds for us, for the club. And it really could be, it could really be a beautiful situation if they get that done. Now they said they want to get it done,
Right,
So all their
right,
plans
right,
sound good. Like I was saying
right.
the other time, people get this. Listen, you want to be a tourist and come spend some money? Yeah, we'll take your money. Give us that money, and we're gonna get some players with it, or we'll go put the seats closer, or whatever. But one thing I would like for them to do is bring in some of the old local guys. They had the shops, everything as you go into the state and do the bits. A lot of
Yes.
people
Yeah.
lost their little livelihood, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people lost their livelihood for that move. They really
No,
did. Man.
no.
So, and they said they would. They said they would. And go to Sully also said, I remember they had a video. Oh, we're gonna bring it. Where they at? You got the other hot sauce guy, Frank's Hot Sauce, some commercial joint when they could have put the Rib Man out there, one of our people.
That's what I'm talking about.
Why they got the Rib Man's hot sauce out there? Hello. Come on, man.
Yo, everybody bigs that man up, dog. Everybody, I need to try like his sauce and thing, dog, because everybody bigs him up, dog. Like real things, man. Everybody bigs him up, and it's like
they don't
we're
got
missing
the paper.
that. We're missing that. We're missing that. Where we're at right now, we're missing that. It's soulless, man. It's like you got Supporters Club, you got Carpenter Arms, you got the boats. You don't got none of this like interaction that used to happen at like Upton Park, man, Bowling Ground, man, like, and Bowling is turning in a grave right now. Like, I need to play with y'all, man. I need to play with y'all, man. Real things, man. Real.
Yo, my pops never got to see. My pops was passed before the move happened, man.
Yeah.
We sprinkle a little bit of his ashes at the old joint. Right?
Oh, 100.
So,
100.
There's no way I'm ever going to like GSB. Not ever in my fucking life. Not ever. 100. Never will I like them or respect them, man. Because it wasn't no football move. They wanted to get to the state to make it more sexy to when they're ready to sell, they could get more money, man.
What did they say? What did they say? 5 years. And you guys got Champions League football. What's it been like? 11 years or whatever? 10 years? Like what? When did they take over? What was it? 2010?
10?
Yeah, so it's like
I may be off. Yeah. They can't take us any further. God bless them, but they can't. They can't. We're sitting. Now I know a lot of teams ain't doing this, and that, whatever. But listen, this is not no regular season. It is a week. We gotta. There he is. We about to be in Europe, hey Phoebes. We about to be in Europe.
Right.
And every player that we had an angle on that we possibly could bring in,
They
haven't even made an
effort.
Fucking effort. I don't want to hear this bullshit. Oh, we're waiting on the last day. What kind of strategy is that? Wait till the last day. Come on, man.
But it's always that shit. It's always wait till the last day. Wait till the last day, like the transfer deadline day. Wait till the last day of this and that. Wait till the last day. It's like, yo, you promised us this shit like from time. Yo, you're taking
the reason why it'd be the last day, lads, is because then they can get their excuses in order.
Oh, I tried. Yeah, no, but Fever, I tried, but it's just gonna that's bollocks, man.
We ain't got no money, mate. That's what it is. That's what it is. Because there's no one on the planet, there's no manager in their right mind sits there and goes 12 days before the Premier League season starts and goes, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait and buy players at the end of the window. It just does not. There is no common sense to that whatsoever.
It don't add up. It don't add up. It don't add up.
No money, mate.
Right, but you remember last year, Phoebes? You remember when they came out and they said, I forget what it was 20 to 30 something million. He said they had that. He could have spent it if he chose to, but Moyes came out and said, I chose not to. I brung in Lingard, whatever. Okay, and since then we've got rid of Halle, we've got rid of Anderson. So
probably Yarmolenko's going to go through the door. Sanchez already went through the door, I think, Doc. But I hear what you're saying.
So what happened at 20, 30 million? And then plus, I know we didn't get a profit off Anderson, but he's off the books. So what happened to that money that they said they had?
Well, you've got to look at it. We should have about 120 million. Let's be real. If we've got 30 million from last year, Right, you got 100. You got 125 million for finishing sixth, and you got 40 million for the Europa. So, like, time you take your expenses out of that, you've probably got about 100 million, 120 million. He hasn't spent a penny. I don't believe. This is what I believe. Yeah, I do not believe that David Moyes is sitting there and going, "I ain't got no." He's happy with the team he's got. I don't believe that whatsoever. But what he's doing, and I said it, you just quoted me on it, Charlie, before I come on. I said it last night or the other night. I said that basically you can't keep going out trying to get a Souček and Kafel and think you can do that all the time, because there's going to be times where you can't. Like the good players, right? Strikers cost money, and we need one, if not two of them. So I just don't. I don't understand what the money's
we need two, James. We need two, big time. We need two, man.
If you want me to be honest, we need about 7 players, mate. And that is no joke, right?
Agreed.
We need a centre half, we need a left back, we need a midfielder, we need 2 strikers. We've got the goalkeeper sorted out, and I would probably say another midfielder. Other than that, I think I think 7 is about right. Right, we'd be lucky if we get this window with 4.
I think we need a left wing back. I think we need a right wing back. I think we need a central midfielder. I think we need 2 strikers, and then I think we need like a central defender, like center half type things. That's already 6. You know what I mean?
What? I see something on
but
Twitter.
We need like over 5 for sure.
I see something on Twitter earlier, right? And I had to write something because it really irritated me. Yeah, Clara and Hugh something on there about the fans, saying the reason why there's no transfers is because the way the fans disrespect to the owners at the minute. They don't want to they don't really want to put any money in their pocket. So I literally looked at it and I went, right, I'm writing something back on this one, so I'm not having that.
Good boy.
Right, and basically I read that every West Ham fan has paid into this club somewhere along the line by buying T-shirts, merchandise, tickets, hotels to going away games, etc. And I just basically said that at the end of the day, you can't go around making promises that you can't keep. Like we like, as West Ham fans here, we live right. All we ask for is the truth, because the truth don't lie, basically. And at the end of the day, we haven't been given the truth. And at the end of the day, I just think it's time for them to go, in my opinion.
They really said that. You know what's really disrespectful about that? We all know we haven't won a whole lot of things, right? But what do we know? What are we known for? We're known for our loyalty to West Ham. Anybody when you speak on West Ham, the first thing anybody says, right?
Yeah.
Here across the pond, anywhere, hey, them lads, they're loyal. They are passionate. So for them to say we disrespected you haven't gave us a product. To be all honest, what the fans say, this product, we never did that. We still come. We still show love. You know
the
what
thing
it cost me to fly
Charlie,
across? It really cost me a fortune to fly across.
Even you know this, right? Through like watching West Ham over in the States, West Ham are not known for winning trophies, right? But the passion in the fan base is that they will go wherever West Ham go. Basically, fans will follow. West Ham could be playing in Australia on tour, and the West Ham hardcore will be there at some point. At some point over there. So it's just a lack of respect. They've got no consideration for the fans, and this deal is. I'm not worried about the PAOA thing, because at the end of the day, if it ain't them, it'll be someone else who comes in. Right? Like to me, it doesn't matter if it's them or you can have 5 consortiums who want to buy West Ham. The thing that irritates me that I keep hearing over and over again is, and people keep saying, "Oh, be careful what we wish for." We're getting what we wish for, and we're getting nothing.
They can piss off, man. It's like
but what it is though, Peach. Yeah, people say, "Be careful what you wish for." Yeah, we're getting what we wish for, because we're getting go to Stratford, become a big club. Right, and basically we're going to compete with the big boys. You know what I mean? In 6 years of being at Stratford, in May, I think it is. Yeah. We've qualified for Europe, and we've been fighting relegation every other year.
Yeah,
like that's not like, and we've done that at Upton Park, so there's no progression whatsoever.
I know, but the whole thing about like be careful what you wish for. It wasn't us that wished for Pellegrini. It was like Gold, Sullivan, and Brady that wished for Pellegrini. It wasn't us. We were all
Yeah.
saying like, no, no, no. But they brought him in and they said, well, you guys wanted him. No, we
Yeah.
didn't.
I spoke to someone the other day, funny enough, and I just turned around and said, why does it take so long to get deals over the line, like with West Ham, like Leicester, or look at Aston Villa, for instance. They just signed Leon Bailey, he's a very good player.
Yeah.
Right, they've gone, you know what, we like him, right, £30 million a bargain for him. Which
I really rate Leon Bailey.
Yeah.
I rate that.
Yeah. No.
I think he's a really top player, right? And I think he could have went to a bigger club than Villa, right? And I just look at it, I think, like, we can't even get like a player on a free transfer over the line. And that is just worrying to me.
I read today, Doc, like Fever. I read today. Did that announce you or whatever his name is? I read today that, like, we stopped talks with him like 2 weeks ago, and he's only like 20 million in the bank. Like, why are we going after, like? I don't get it, man. I do not get it.
Someone said something to me.
Right?
Someone said something to me, and it clicked in my head straight away. Someone said, "What? It wouldn't surprise me if GSB are trying to get the money in to make it look like West Ham's doing well financially. Yeah, not sign anyone. Yeah, and basically, look. You think about it, when you're buying an asset or when you're buying something, you want to see the financial state of it. Now, if West Ham's books look good on paper, right, and they go, you know what, they've got a good income, they've got a big ground, and all that game, right, and they don't sign no one, then to me, it's like it's the beginning of the end, basically, for them. If that makes sense, because if there is no more signings, right, and I've got no faith in them signing anyone like at the minute, then
100.
I do. Do you know what I mean? I do feel for us this year because I think we're going to struggle.
Gaz is giving. He's going to get me gassed up. I know we signed another. Yeah. We signed another keeper. Are you kidding me? I love the Areola. But, you know,
how many do we have on the bench? We got like 1 million on the bench.
It's out of control right now. What do we? We got Fabs. We got Areola. We got Randolph. I guess Martin's still around training.
Yeah, Martin's still there. Yeah,
we still got young. We still got young Trot, right?
No, he went out
on loan. I think.
Oh, he went out on loan. Okay, so are they looking maybe to get rid of Randolph?
Why did they want to ship Coventry out on loan? That's doing my flipping nut in, Doc. Why did they want it? Like, why? Homeboy, like, stepped up to the table.
People say,
why?
People say, oh, is it David Moyes hesitating in the transfer market? I really don't believe it is. I really don't believe it is, because I think there's signings there that he wants, but has he got the capital to do it?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if, for instance, Pereira, right? Like, that team that come in for Pereira from Saudi Arabia shouldn't even got near him. Well, we should have went, right, we've identified him as the replacement for Lingard, right? Because obviously Lingard doesn't want to come in there. Right, go and sign him.
Boys, my brother texted me. He's outside. I had the headphones. I didn't hear him ringing the bell. I'll be right back.
What it is, Peach, yeah? If you want something, it's like in life, yeah? If you want to buy something, like you want to buy a nice car, a pair of trainers, a jacket or something, you just go and pay for it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, some things you can't pay for, like expensive things, like, say, like you want a nice brand new Mercedes or something, you might have to pay for it over a 3 years or 5 year plan, right? But other than that, if you want to go and buy like a player, and West Ham shouldn't be skint. Well, we're in a £2 million. Well, there's no way we should be skint at all, right? And it just looks like to me,
when we can afford those trainers and we can afford like that hoodie that we're looking for, and it's like, let's say it's like 16 quid or whatever. Gee, like Golden Sullivan, they're coming into the ring like, oh well, you know what? I only got $12. Could you like hook me up? That's what's going on.
It's like the Zuma thing. Like the Zuma thing.
Yeah.
Like, they're mucking about over £4 million.
Yeah.
Right? And I know I know you've got to save a few quid, but just we need a centre half. Like do you know what I mean?
Simple as, man.
And I just don't understand it myself. I really don't. I am concerned. I am concerned about it though. I won't lie.
I've been patient. I haven't said one thing. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm just, you know, because be patient. But man, we're running thin. And even if we didn't have Europa, the squad's thin if
Yeah.
we didn't. Let alone we got to go play, in a whole nother league.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
100%.
I mean, I hear what people saying to what you wish for, but what we have right now is not good. It's dishonest. No. They don't invest in. They can't. Whether they don't have the money. Do they do? It doesn't matter. They ain't investing. So whether they have,
I'll tell you
or
what
lying.
I'll tell you what it is though, Charlie. Too many transfers are slipping by to start people thinking. Like, it's okay losing out on one or two, maybe three target. But we're missing out on players who are in the Premier League now, like Patson Daka, sorry, right?
I wanted him.
Yeah, I watched him in a little friendly against QPR on YouTube the other day, and I thought, what a player he is! Like, and we was linked with him in January, and it's just like what is going on? Like, there's players in the Championship, like what Gary says there about the Bournemouth players. Yeah, there's Bournemouth players who we could quite easily go and sign, like David Brooks, Danjuma, right? Two players there who are very, very good players, right? But is it that we can't sign them because we've got no money? Because this loan to buy thing says to me that we ain't got no money,
right? Or they don't want to come up off of it. You understand? And we're realistic. We're a realistic fan base. Okay, Tammy goes wherever 30, 40 million. Okay, all right, but they're letting one slip that are absolutely doable, right?
Yeah.
And if they don't do them, just like you said, either one, they're lying, or they're dead broke. And either way, if they are dead broke and they're doing all this to keep the lights on in the business, as I use an example, then they don't belong here.
Yeah.
They don't belong. I mean, that's just the way it is.
I don't think they're doing it. I don't think they're doing it to keep the lights on. I will say that. I think they're doing it for their own pockets, mate.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, there is no way that because they're very shrewd businessmen, ruthless. Like something I said last night on Daya's channel. I turned around and said what they done to the local community was absolutely disgraceful. Like, how they just sort of up sticks, left everyone behind. People lost their houses, their jobs, their livelihoods, basically. Right? People were crying because they've got to move. Like, they've lost their house because they can't afford to pay their mortgage or something. Because their business there was their thing that kept them going. And when you take 75% of your income away from that, you can't it can't maintain itself. Do you know what I mean? So I
think it was Gold that literally he said it on video. We have his actual words. Oh, don't worry about them. I'm gonna bring them over and bring them along, and we're gonna take care of them because there are people. You did it.
Yeah,
you did it.
I agree.
I mean, come on. I mean, he absolutely said he was going to. And then just, went off getting his money and doing whatever he wanted to do.
The question is, right, and this is the thing that I always ask people, and I'd love to get it because there's a few people on Twitter and all that who are GSB in. And if I was to have like a one-to-one with them or in a sort of a chat on a stream, I'd rip them a bits. Like, 'cause I know so much, like, and I just say to them, like, at the end of the day, you can't. West Ham's known to be a local community-based club. It's a working man's club, basically. Like, it's not like we're not a club that expects trophies, but what we don't expect to be lied to morning, noon, and night, and like told like fascinate like fantasy. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's very it's, as I say, if they was fans and there was real fans, these owners, they would look at it and go, you know what? Can we really take this team to the next level financially, right? And the answer to that would be no. But the problem is where they're involved in it now, they want to get their hands on that stadium. Once they get their hands on the stadium, they will buy the stadium and then they will sell West Ham. And that is what exactly what happened.
Yeah,
that was their motive from Jump Street. That was
their motive. Like 21 Jump Street, Johnny Depp came out. How do you mean?
If anybody believes that move was for we're gonna be bigger and better, that's bullshit. That is 100% bullshit.
Yeah, the moment they sat down at that press conference in 2010, January 2010, and said, we're gonna we want to do this and this and this crap. They knew that the Olympic Stadium after 2012 will be vacant, and obviously West Ham's in the borough of Newham. It's ideal, isn't it? West Ham can go there and get it. Orient ain't going to get it. There's no other one else who's going to get it, so it's just us. So, and that's what they've done. Don't get me wrong; they've done a good deal on the stadium, but at other people's expense. At the end of the day,
Right? Don't
Yeah,
the
but
tax?
there's too many ulterior motives, man. And it's like, I don't like these ulterior motives. Like, that's why, like, if this new takeover comes through, man, it's like, yo, like you said, just be transparent. Don't have them ulterior motives. Don't lie to us. Be honest. Like, and we'll love you. We'll love you and we'll back you. Like, you won't see no Burnley things. But yeah,
see
man.
that comment there from Trev. I agree with him,
Yeah.
and then I disagree with him.
100.
Right, and I'll tell you the reason why I disagree with him is because if Moyes wants a player, yeah, the owners should go all out to get that player, right? And then we need a striker, right, at this club. And Tammy Abraham sitting at Chelsea, right? There's been no bid made or nothing, right? Because at the end of the day, they just ain't got the money to go out and fork out for him, right?
Yeah.
So I understand it on that. When he was at Everton, David Moyes, he was very good at getting players from lower league clubs. He got Leighton Baines from Wigan. He got Tim Cahill back in the day, Australian from Millwall.
Like, all the men, them, trust me.
Yeah, right. So he always used to sign well, yeah. But when he needed players, i.e., like if he needed a centre half, he would go and get them. And I just look at us that there's not. If we come to the end of the window, and even if we've signed, say we've signed Zuma, right? Say we've signed him, yeah, or the other one, the Serbian, right?
Yeah,
That's still not enough. Like
No,
it's not enough
no.
for us to compete in the Europa League, right? And this is what people keep forgetting, yeah. If we finish third in the Europa League, we end up in the conference.
Yeah.
So that's even more football. Do you know what I mean? So it's very it's not good, mate. It's not good.
No, that's facts, man.
We're talking about a guy that probably don't want to pay for the traveling for the Europa.
Yeah.
Word up. Word up.
I mean,
find your own way there. I ain't giving you no Skrilla. Find your own way there. It's like
I'm telling you right now, his little butt's already puckering up over there. It's like, oh, he's already thinking about travel fare. I guarantee you this guy.
The problem is, right, when people are complaining about the fan base saying, oh, we're negative and all that, well, give us something to be positive about. Like,
That's it. One thing. It's like one candle on a birthday cake.
Like, I hear a lot, right? I hear a lot on all different platforms, yeah, on YouTube, yeah. People say, oh, well, you had to wait because of Euros, right? Oh, you've got to wait around because players are at the Euros and they're on holiday and all that, yeah. No disrespect, Jadon Sancho was at the Euros, right? Man United got that done. That's a big transfer fee, right? And there's a lot involved in that, right?
Yeah.
Jack Grealish is on the way to Man City now, right? Yeah. That's on the cards for him to go to Man City, and we can't even get over a line, a £20 million player. Like it's just to me, honestly, I think we're skinned, and I think we're in trouble, mate, big time financially, and that's why they're stalling.
Right. And like I said, whether it's that or it's the other, they got to go. They can't take us forward. They can't. I mean, it's just the proof is right there. I don't know what else people need to see that they can't, whether they don't want to and they want to save the money or they don't have the money. Well, it doesn't matter to me. Either way, you're not taking us forward. And last year with the Tarkowski, they kept throwing that $30 million out. He didn't want to come. They dragged that out so they could say at the end, we tried. They drug out for how many weeks? They had no intention of bringing that man. They knew he wasn't coming. He said, I don't want to come. I'm good right here.
And you know
the thing is, right,
with
that Tarkowski thing, I totally agree with you there, right? Because they went out and got Craig Dawson, right? Which all the fan base, 95% of the fan base said, what is this signing, yeah? Fair enough, Craig Dawson done all right, but he's not the saviour. He's not the person who's going to be number one every week, right? Yeah. He's a good player, but he's not our number one every week. So him coming in, it was a no lose situation. Because if Craig Dawson does bad, everyone will say, well, we was right? Do you know what I mean? Because he's done good, everyone's like, well, he's done good, but like we need another player. So we can't. There's no with the bold sense. There's no in between sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Tarkowski was a joke.
Yeah, and you know what? What did the boy them say here? It's like, yo, disabled team said that like the only thing GSP have done well is keep the kits the same color. Yeah, they kept the kits the same color, but they ruined the fucking badge, man. I don't
Yeah.
business. They ruined the whole badge, dog. It's like I ain't
Mm.
buying that, man. I like, yo, where's our castle at, dog? Where's our blood clot castle at, dog?
Mm. Nothing will change until they go. I've
Nah, I
always said
know,
that.
but they're trying to rebrand the thing, and if they sell the
I've
thing to
always said
like,
that.
what up, Pat?
It's
You good?
it's it's,
But
it's a
it's like,
shame,
yo,
really, though.
it's madness, man. It's madness.
Like it's a shame though, because the fact of the matter is, right, we don't ask for a lot as fans. Like
No, we
I've
don't.
never in my lifetime I've seen us get to one cup final, right,
Yeah,
and that is in '06, right?
2006. That was
Yeah,
2006, wasn't it?
right.
Yeah,
We haven't won a trophy in 41 years. Like,
yeah,
and there's teams like Wigan, Portsmouth,
yeah,
uh, Villa. I think they've
yeah,
won something. No, Swansea's even won something, right?
yeah.
And like we haven't won anything. And it's I just don't think it's. I just think they need to sort of look at themselves in the mirror and say, right, can we really do this anymore? Are we financially stable enough to say, you know what, we'll walk away? And then people are saying, you know what, oh, don't sell it to a consortium. You don't know what they're going to do. They could ruin the club. Like, not being funny, Gold and Sullivan have already done that. West Ham London, now we are. We're not West Ham United anymore. We're West Ham London.
No, I
Which,
know.
Like, yeah, we don't know what they want to do. That's kind of the beauty about it, because we do know what these GSP, what they're doing right now. We see what they're
yeah,
doing. They're not
yeah,
progressing us, period. You know,
yeah.
I don't know.
And
I like that Skinner came out and he vouched for him, because he's West Ham
yeah,
through and through. And not only that, he's a blue collar, like on his business. He does the
yeah,
deliveries himself. He ain't Mr. Billy Big Boots. And he
yeah.
helps the man then come in and get a job. He's a real honest cat. He loves the community. I've seen it too many times, him help people, right? So I don't think he would come and tell us that, right? And
Yeah,
put his face on the line and vouch for these people, knowing
Yeah,
what he means to us as you know, Tom Skin, we all love him. He's West Ham, he big as a sub, we're all a big family. I don't think he will use his platform to say that these people are solid and what they're saying is good, and they're going to invest, you know, in the stadium, bop, 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 and then for him to be a lie. I don't think he would come out and try to hoodwink
nah,
us.
me neither, dog.
yeah.
Me neither.
I can't see that either. I actually agree with you on that. I can't,
Yeah.
because what it is, that could ruin his reputation like that.
Oh,
Do you
massive.
know what I mean?
Massive.
So I agree with you on that. The thing is, when you hear people say, "Oh, well, you don't know what their intentions are," let's be honest here. What are Gold and Sullivan's intentions for us? Like, if someone in your chat, right, can write down, right, 3 positives that they've done, GSB, I'd like to hear it. I'd love to
there's
hear
not.
it.
They ain't done 3 good things, dog. They have
No.
not done 3 good things.
Do you know what I
They
mean?
ain't done. They ain't done. The only good thing they did is bringing Moyes back, which we were
Yeah.
all against. Like for a second time, they brought him back, and he's turned out good. That's the only good thing they fucking done.
Yeah.
And then appointing, like, because I remember when Moyes came back in, and he's like, I want Piercy in the mix, and they're like, no, no, Cycle's not allowed at the London Stadium. Then Moyes had he went in their ear, they got him back in. Second thing they done. I can't take it for third, man.
I agree.
Lee says, if new owners come in, does Moyes stay?
I think if new owners come in, he's definitely 100% stay, because they can see what he's doing, but he needs help. Like he needs the money, doesn't he? Like I'm not being. People say, "Oh, you don't need money to get good players." I'm sorry, I disagree. If you want good players, you've got to pay the money.
Yeah, you do.
Do you know what I mean? If we go out and we go and buy a striker who's proven in the Premier League, not Haller, but someone who's proven, like Tammy Abraham, for instance, and we have to pay 35, 40 million as a premium for him, then we've got to pay it. Like everyone's season tickets over the last sort of 5, 6 years since they've been to Stratford should be paying for that, because that's what we're asking for. We're not asking, and no disrespect, but the ambition of the club. Like, there isn't, like, Jesse Lingard, right, saying no to us, right, because he wants to fight for his place, yeah? Lingard done well for us last year. Right? I can't have a bad word said about that geezer because what he done, he come in and let's be honest, he could have come in and been a bit, you know what, I'll turn up here, I have a few games and not take it so serious, but embrace the club. He helped us get European football, right? So I can't knock him. But the problem is Jesse Lingard looking at it and going, Declan Rice might not be there in 2 years' time? Because that's what I can see coming next. Like I can see this year being done, and I can see £100 million bid from City or someone like that, or Man United or something coming in, and them owners will say, you know what, we'll buy the stadium with Declan Rice's money, and basically we'll sell the club for say 650 million, which is an insult in itself, and so sail off into the sunset. Do you know what I mean? And leave us with nothing.
I bet you 100% he's looking at that.
Yeah,
you know, because he has to sign. When he signs, he's signing for us, but he's getting his paycheck from them. You know, they're at the head of the table, they're calling the shots, and he's like, "Oh man, I don't know. I went there on loan." And, you know, people are slagging him off. Listen, he didn't owe us nothing but to play hard for when he was here, and he did that, and he put us in a position where we haven't been in forever. And then people, just because he's maybe wants to stay in Manny or go here, oh, now it's FU. I don't like that kind of thinking. I don't like that.
I agree.
He did for us, and that's all. And if he wants to come back and do it again, we'd all embrace him. We love him, right? We'd all love to have it, but it's his choice. It's his choice. And you know, I can't blame him because he might be looking at GSB like, yo, they might get rid of everybody and leave me here. Hanging like a Christmas ornament. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, because it just seems to me that there's too many people who's turning us down. Like that's the thing that's irritating me. And I don't know about anyone else in the chat, but I just can't understand why people would turn down a chance to go and play for West Ham who have got European football. Like Julian Firpo, who's from Barcelona, linked with him for months. Right, left back. I thought, well, yeah, he looks a good player. We're going to get him. He goes to Leeds. Like, he refuses the chance to go and play European football with us. Right, he gets linked with Milan. He goes and plays for Leeds. Right, he's signed with Leeds. And I'll just look at it. Is there something more hidden in the background that we all of us don't know about? But that's the reason why some of these players don't want to play, don't want to sign for us. Or is it that he just uses that one?
A lot of people
agent?
that backed him. What have they said for years? Oh well, you know, it's hard for us to sign people. We don't have Champions League. We don't have Europa. Yeah. Okay, now we got Europa. Now what's your excuse? I mean, they ran out of excuses. There cannot literally be no more fucking excuses when this is going on. They have run out. What else? I can't. We're in Europa now, so now what are they going to do? You know, I mean,
if we don't sign at least 4 players, I think we're going to have a struggle this year.
Man, we're done.
Yeah, right. I think because people say, "Oh, how do you know that? Like, you got no faith and all that." Mate, it's having faith and there's being realistic. If West Ham are playing in multiple competitions, we haven't got the like we struggled last year without that, and we was losing bodies. What we're going to be like when we got League Cup, FA Cup, Europa League, Premier League? We can't do it like on a paper thin squad. Do you know what I mean? Because let's put it like this: if Antonio gets injured, Cresswell gets injured, or Deck gets injured, we're in trouble.
We're not like this.
We've seen that last year when Rice went down.
This is the best season we had in time, and it's like man just want to like, oh, okay, go on how you were. Go on how you were. No,
the only decent thing that might come out of this PAI thing that I've looked at is basically it's showing gold and GSB up. It's embarrassing in them. And what it is, they've done it a few.
They caught him in a lie. They caught him in a lie and caught him out.
Yeah. And what it is, where they're sort of, I ain't gonna say they're on the same level as GSB, but where they're sort of like batting in the same park sort of thing, that they can come back at them and say, no, we didn't say that. We said this, this, and this. Like I don't know whether you heard, but a few years ago there was a show on Sky over here in the UK, and basically because someone on the show criticised the owners of West Ham, GSB, basically they turned around and sued the actual show and the show stopped running. It was called Sunday Supplement, I think it's called. So anyway, GSB sued them, won the case, and shut the show down. The shows don't exist now, right? And basically, they can't do that with these because they've got the financial backing as much as the next person. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. So they can hire them lawyers just the same.
Yeah, and I just think it's the more this progresses, the more it's going to make them look bad. And the problem is that the worse they look, the better it is for the people who want them out, like myself. Like I would happily see them gone tomorrow.
100,
do you know what I mean?
100.
Because I know for a fact, if you had a consortium of fans, if the fans were running the club, then you would see a progression. Like obviously not every fan, but if you had a fan base of high intelligent people who know how to run business, who are West Ham fans, proper West Ham fans, and not plastic fans, then you would see a progression in the club. Because I have not seen a progression in this club in 6 years since they left.
100%. And you know what? For a fact, I know they lied because they came out. Remember, they says, "Oh, nobody made a bid at all." And then the guy came out and said, "Oh, yes, we did. We sent this over and showed, hey."
Yeah.
And so if that wasn't true, Sully would have came out and said on Sports Talk or one of his little puppets, hey, and he didn't. He kept his mouth shut. And another thing the guy said is when we was talking this business and I was making bids, they didn't say anything about how the club will be run, will they do this? And remember, Sully said, oh, it's important for me to make sure they're going to do this and that. And the guy said, no, that is a lie. Only thing his concern was how much money I had to offer him. And if that was a lie, Sully would have came out and used one of his puppets, whether it's the Karen's little bollocks that she writes, or it's one of his little radio buddies, and he would have made like a dispute and went up against it. And he didn't. He kept his mouth shut. And he hasn't said nothing for weeks now because he's like, oh, wow, these guys ain't playing around.
And Sullivan's quick to let his youth watch YouTube clips and be like, hey, sign this guy, sign that guy, sign this guy, sign that guy. You having a laugh, man? Like, yo.
Yeah, it's at the end of the day, like as I say, I'm hoping that they're getting embarrassed. Like, and that if you're getting embarrassed in public, then it's gonna come a time when you're not gonna have that anymore and say, you know what, I can't be dealing with this. Do you know what I mean?
100%. 100%.
Like, I read Lee's comment there. He said James pretty pissed off with the players not wanting to come to us, but I prefer players who want to make a change and who are hungry. I agree with Lee to a point, but if players are not coming, right? If we can't get people in the door, the question is why can't we? That is the question that I want to know. Why? Is it because we don't want to pay the money? Because you can't say that we can't attract young, hungry players. We've got Souček and TaKe0vER from the Czech league. Like there's Sema sitting over in Prague, who I would go and pick up tomorrow. So I think he's a talent. But is it like? Listen, we can attract. We should be able to attract any player to West Ham because we're a Premier League club, and we can't attract one.
We're not even a Premier League club no more. We're in Europe. If we go to Kazakhstan, Afghanistan, and Turkey, we're still in Europe, and that attracts players. And we haven't had that for a while, so it's we should.
Let me ask both of you this, right? What is your expectation for this season?
Well, where are we gonna finish?
Yeah, well, what do you expect, Charlie? Right, what would you say would be? What would you class as a okay season, good season? Like, obviously, if we finish sixth again, that's a great season.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That'd
be amazing. But
obviously,
to be realistic, how thin we are. Listen, playing in the two leagues, if all it takes is Rice to go down or Souček, God forbid, we don't want him to go down, right? We're just saying realistically. We have no cover for these men. Then we have to switch a whole style of play, and the whole thing is bollocks. You see, we seen it last year. Now, if Rice would have went down early in the year, he would have been. There'd have been no way we finished sixth place. I'd say with with the signings out there right now, I'd say, man, I'd be pushing for 12th, 10th.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to push for 6, but realistically, in 2 leagues with the squad depth we have, if we finish 10th, I would be like, well done, boys. You know, good on you. Because I just don't see us playing in 2 leagues and keeping everybody fresh and fit to where we can push up for 6 again. Unless a miracle happens and we automatically sign 6 guys overnight. But you know what? That's not looking like a.
What would it take to finish 6 again, Charlie, in regard to players? Like how many?
You know what? I'd like you said, 7 or 6. I'd like to bring in, but at least 5. At least 5. Cresswell, you know, whatever he needs a backup. He can't play. Yeah. Even if we didn't have Europa, he needs rest. Period. You know, there's no cover for Suchek or Rice because I don't know if they're trying to get rid of Coventry and send him on loan. I mean, you know, it is what it is. And Antonio, he goes down. We know he's going to have hammy problems. We know he's going to have hammy problems.
I'll tell you this, dog.
It's going to take at least 5. At least 5.
And
3 of those 5 have to be, you know, where we could use them right now.
Yeah.
And that's going to cost money. You can't get 5 guys for the cheapest whatever from a league and hope that a miracle happens, that all 5 of them are going to be miracles.
Yeah. I'll tell you this. If we sell Coventry, we're fucked. If Antonio gets injured, we're fucked. If one of the center halves gets injured, we're fucked. The only place we're steady right now is goalkeeper. So hopefully, like Moyes is building from the back, and he has plans in mind. If we don't make no signings, dog. If we don't make no signings at all, we're lucky to finish. We're lucky to finish like 6th again in the Premier League. But Europa is just like it's just like, yo, you just threw that out the window like a fucking baby toy. I ain't even playing. If you want to compete, we need at least 5, 6, 7 signings to even muck about like in the Europa League, let alone the Premier League, because you see what Chelsea's doing. You see what City's doing. You see what United's doing. Like you got Sancho, you got like Lukaku coming back up in the mix. Like these teams are strengthening like Voltron, Superman things. How are we going to be Mighty Mouse like fighting against these teams, dog? Like
if I'm honest, yeah, and I'll tell you what my expectations are for this season. I agree with what you just said there, Charlie, about the players. Right, we need at least 3 players ready-made to come into this squad right now, ready to go. I think that I don't even think we finish in the top 10 this season. And that's now.
I do. In the Premier League, yeah, but Europa's like thrown out the window. Like
I'll tell you the reason why, Peach. I'll tell you the reason why. Because that Thursday, Sunday routine is hard work. It's hard work. You're going away on a Thursday night somewhere, then you've got to travel back, and then we've got to go and pay someone on a Sunday. And with the squad we've got, I don't think we can maintain that over 6 to 8 weeks. Right?
Yeah, but you got players who are going to go over there, dog, who aren't even going to be playing. So it's like that's going to be like rest days for them. You know what I mean?
It's travel time, though, Peach.
No, I know, but that's like, you're going to see man-to-man getting rest ways there still. It's like, I think, like, Moyes is, if there's no signing, like, he has to make signings. If we don't make signings, we're fucked. If you don't make signings, we're fucked. Like, and I apologize for the bad language, but honestly, we're like,
I honestly believe, though, mate. This season will tell every West Ham fan on this planet, right, wherever you are, whether you're in the US or in Australia or in the UK, right, if we're progressing or not, because a progressing team builds on what they've just done. All we've done is
why like okay, this is football, yeah, but it's also a business. Why not, when you're progressing in a business, are you not gonna like want to progress anymore? It's almost like, okay, I got to like 6 and like, I'm due for promotion, but it's like They don't even want to go for the promotion. They're just happy where they sit. And
Yeah, but it's like any business, though.
I'm not buying that, man. I hate
it's like
it.
any sort of business. If a business is self-sustained,
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, though, James?
I agree with what you're saying. But if a business is doing well, why would you invest in more in it? Do you see what I'm getting at? Like, if you're
to get higher,
you know
to get higher.
Yeah, but
like
but
if you're sixth in the league, like your like marketing team or like sales team or like whatever team, like you want
that all goes down to
they're not
that all goes
jumping
down to
higher,
ambition,
dog.
though,
They're just like
doesn't it?
sitting there. And
Let's
like
be honest,
all the other companies have brought in people that like are way better than your people. You're just gonna go blink, 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 blink. Like honestly, man.
Yeah, but what it is though, that all goes down to ambition, though, doesn't it? Like, now you're talking
100%.
Like, you're talking at a different level now. Like, it's okay finishing sixth and going, right, we want to go further, or we want to get better to go further. But if West Ham was to stay in the league for the next 5 years, right, that's like, as long as they stay in the league, that's 500 million. Do you know what I mean? Like, minimum, right? As long as they stay in the league.
Yeah.
Right? And I just, I look at it like this. I just think that they've got a business that is earning them money, right, which they haven't got to put any money into, so to speak. And what they're doing is they're blagging it all the way along, and just to try and get over the line, so they ain't got to pay out for any players.
Right, like I give credit to the boys for grafting and give us the season that we had last year. But people need it's one season. For example, think of this: Sheffield, not last season, but the season before, they had a proper season.
Yeah.
Then the very next season, they didn't try to go forward with it. They didn't try to capitalize on it. Where they end up last year.
So what's the point?
So you got to do it like James always says. Let's see consistency 2-3. We don't have to top 4.
Listen, I'm not expecting us to finish in 6 every single season. Don't get me wrong. There's going to be seasons.
Be competitive.
Yeah, right. But I expect us to be in the top 10 every season. That's the difference.
Right.
Like,
I don't want to finish 6th and then be like, and then just skate relegation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Like, and let's be honest here, and I know people try and be positive, but don't be blinded. I see some in the comments there, people like trying to be uplifting and positive about the season. Like, yeah, I agree, yeah. But sometimes you've got to see what's in front of your eyes, and what's in front of our eyes is we could quite easily collapse like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, we could start off slow, yeah. Couple of bad results. The fans are in there. If the window shuts and we've only signed 2 players, right? People will not be happy because there's like, do you know what I mean? It's just common sense. Do you know what I mean? Right. Like, we've got 1 striker at this club. Right. Name me a team who's got another in the Premier League who's got 1 striker.
Nobody.
Now, you know what? I think I am being positive. I'll tell you like this, because I love the guys so much. I see them; they have a chance to do something great. And if they don't invest in them, they're going to send them out there a bare bone squad, and they're not going to be able to do. And it won't be on them, So let's give them. I want to see them 6. I want Mark Noble to go out on a winning streak here. Let's give this man a nice, beautiful. Yeah. So I'm not gonna sit on my hands and sit back when I see some stuff that's not right. I'm gonna call it. They deserve. He deserves to go out on the badge real nice, and we got an opportunity to do that. We ain't asking for much. We just asking for some cover, man. That's all. Yeah. Just some cover. We can't even get. We can't even get the smallest bit of blankets, let alone a whole cover.
Okay, so we got it. I got to split because I got like 4% battery left and shit's gonna die. We got to wish Jake a happy birthday.
Happy birthday
from Charlie. What? Happy birthday from James. There might be I ain't saying nothing. But yeah. Big up. Charlie, what are we?
We are fucking massive.
Mr. Fever, like in growing pains like Michael Seaver, what are we?
We are skin.